Welcome back to Switch to Linux. Well, we're still in the middle of getting things moved around, and I've had to actually take a little bit of time off of work here to make sure everything's done because of some issues with some contractors coming in and doing things. So I'm not going to do a regular computer video, but something else came up in the world of data collection, privacy, and stupidity. And so I thought I'd just go ahead and tell this funny story because it's kind of a little annoying. So as you guys know, I am an author, and I had submitted the proof for the next edition of Testing and Temptation. So here's the actual new cover. It looks very good. I'm going to do one more submission, but I am holding the copy of this here, and it's very nice. I like it. So what's the problem? Well, because I placed the order for the book, what you do is when you get everything done is you put it through and then you have to proof a copy before it's available for sale. So I went ahead and ordered the proof, and then you place your order for one proof, which costs a few bucks, I think like $6 to order one in. So I placed the order, and now I've gotten these shipped with UPS many times, and I use my my business post office box for all that relay stuff. Great. Well, UPS actually, depending on which version and type of UPS it is, sometimes ships to post office boxes, sometimes does not. It's actually a little annoying and a little bit weird, and the post office and UPS don't really understand what's in the world's going on at times. So what happened is this was set to ship to a PO box. And if you look at the tracking number, and down at the bottom is actually, there's a phone number on here. So what happened is UPS gets this package in, they looked at this and said, oh, that guy there, that's a P.O. box. We're not going to deliver there. So what did they do? They looked back and said, oh, well, here's a guy with this name. Let's slap this address on it. And they changed the address without calling or telling me about it, and then shipped this off to some address that isn't associated with me. Yeah, guess what? There's actually a bunch of people with my exact name in this world. The funniest story of this is way back when cell phones were first a thing with Cellular One. Anybody remember Cellular One? I had a cell phone back in the late 90s, and I got a big old bill or whatever else in my mail. It was from my name. I'm like, what is this? It ended up being a relative that I've never met before who happens to have my exact name. So UPS, lacking the wisdom of Solomon and not looking at the phone number at the bottom of the thing, instead of calling like, hey, we got this thing here, they simply slapped another address onto this, which somehow is connected to my name, and redirected the shipping. Needless to say, I didn't live at that place, and fortunately the people who lived there didn't accept it or whatever else, and so that got sent back. And so it ended up in a UPS pickup location. Now all this, fault of the company I'm placing the order through, does not actually email tracking lists. Now every other time I've ordered from this company, I order the item. Once it ships, about 2 days later, it's actually in my post office box. I picked them up from the post office box. And so I'm looking for this thing. I'm like, this thing should be in by Wednesday. Wasn't here Wednesday. Wasn't here Thursday. Wasn't here Friday. Wasn't here Saturday. Finally, yesterday, I go in and I'm like, I should be getting this package. They look back. They're like, no, can't find it. Oh, okay. So last night I get back, I pull this up, and I was able to find 4 layers deep into weirdness. I'm able to actually find a tracking number, which again, never was emailed to me. Look at the tracking number, and they're like, it's ready to pick up at this location, kind of over by the grocery store I go to. How'd it get there? So I see it's there. All right, let's go pick it up, and then we'll figure out how did this happen. So I go into the UPS pickup store. You got to give them your ID. They give me the package. I'm like, okay, now I got the package. Can you explain to me how this thing ended up here? So they look at the thing, the post office box. There's actually 3 layers of stickers on here. The original, the faulty address, which isn't me, and some other pickup location with a thing like, hey, this is for this guy. So they're like, we don't know. It's just here. You got it. Great. So, all right, well, I seem to go to the post office. Let's go see what the post office has to say. So, going over to the post office, postal supervisor, he looks at this. He's like, yeah, we get packages from UPS. Apparently not all of them. He's like, I have no idea why this happened. So, somewhere, the ultimate flaw, the stupidity, is somewhere in UPS going, we don't deliver to post office boxes. Oh, here's a guy with that name. Let's deliver it there. Really, UPS? Really? You want to be that stupid? I mean, this is a $6 book. Okay, this is a $6 book. What if it would have been a $1,000 camp? Like, dude, I've ordered hundreds of dollars of these books before. What if they just slapped some random address on hundreds of them, ship them out somewhere else, and then they just get dropped off at some port somewhere because, yeah, these delivery guys, they don't really care much either. Like, this one really pissed me off. I bought, I think it's like $700 of computer parts. This was when I went to repair my computer. I go to put it in the P.O. box. We don't ship the P.O. box. Pickup location at the downtown pickup location for Amazon. We can't deliver to there. We have to have a home address. Fine. Put the home address on there. I look at the tracking stuff, and I'm following this thing because, you know, $700 of computer parts, you want to make sure that, you know, it's there, whatever else. And remember, they couldn't drop it off in my post office box, which is very secure. They couldn't pick it up in an Amazon location, which is very secure. They have to have the home address, which in theory should be pretty secure. So I'm looking at all the tracking stuff, and wouldn't you know, on Sunday, it's like out for delivery. On Sunday? So I am literally, I mean, it's after Sunday. It's Sunday. I get back from church at like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. I go to an early service. So maybe it's like 10 o'clock. So I get home, still says out for delivery. I am literally sitting on my couch the whole day, right next to the front door. Where is this thing? Finally, we're like, let's go into the office. Let's do a little bit of work. Let's check the status on that real quick. Pull it up. It says delivered. Really? Some moron left $700 of computer parts on the front doorstep of a big apartment complex at the very front. Oh, but you couldn't ship it to my very secure post office box, nor could you ship it to a pickup location. No, you insisted it went to the home address. Also, your moronic, incompetent fool could leave $600 of computer parts, $700 of computer parts, sitting on a front doorstep without doing that. For the love of God. Welcome to UPS. So UPS looks at this, and we don't want to deal with that post office box, which, by the way, if they took this to the post office would have taken it, signed for it, and put it in my post office box. They didn't want to do that. Oh, it's a P.O. box. I'm feeling lazy. Oh, here's an address with that guy's name on it. Let's ship it over there. Wasn't me. So it ends up in this pickup location. So what do you do about this? I like to have take-home messages. What do you do? Well, I called up UPS. I'm like, what in the world did you do? They literally told me over the phone. Oh, well, it looked like this address was associated with this name at some point in time, so we sent it over there. That was their answer. I'm like, lady, the phone number's on the tracking strip. She says, there's no phone number on here. I'm like, dude, I'm looking at the packing label. There's a phone number on the tracking label. There is the address, the return address, the tracking number, the 2 barcodes, and a phone number. Call the phone number. Leave me a message. Rather than slapping some other address on it, assuming it's going to get there because somewhere in the system is that. UPS? Yeah, it's time for you to die, people. And I don't mean like, I mean, go out of business. That's incompetence. And such a disgraceful degree. That's crazy. That's crazy. Moral of the story, guys, if you're trying to deliver stuff to a post office box or anything else, you might just every now and again, maybe just add this to your list of annual things to do. Annually, call up UPS customer service. Tell them your current address and tell them to delete everything else. They're like, oh, what's your phone number? Sure, I'll give them the phone number. It's on the package anyway. What's your email address? You ain't get my email address, lady. You don't need an email address. No, I'm not creating an account with UPS. No, I don't want any of this crap. I want you to deliver the package where I had it delivered. And if you can't, I want you to call the number on the package that's right down here on the package and figure out where to send it, or tell me at least to come pick it up. I'm okay with either one. But no, I'm not giving UPS all this information, so now even UPS is involved in all this data collection. They're making faulty assumptions, so if you're missing packages, blame UPS. They probably just slapped some other address on there because the driver was lazy and like, oh, here it is, ship it over that way. All right. So anyway, that's kind of what I want to talk about. Crazy rant. Yeah, I've been in this kind of mood all kind of day. We're getting better. We're getting better. Once again, though, this is the new runoff for the book Testing and Temptations. This is a Christian book that I write. Write Christian books. So you can actually get information on this on ourwalkinchrist.com. And I'm actually going to extend the sale to the September 15th instead of September 1st. So you can get these pre-ordered on my website in the United States. $9.99 will get you the book and the ebook. Ebook ships now. You'll get that via email. Link in the email. Print books will ship on... Well, I was going to say September 1st. I know I'm not meeting the September 1st deadline at this point in time because I just got this in a week late. And I need to go make one more adjustment, get one more of these. Hopefully it doesn't go halfway around the world before it lands on my doorstep again. But anyway, so that's kind of the case there. And so I'm going to guarantee these will ship by September 15th is what I'm going with now. So I'm going to extend the sale September 15th. Paperback book alone, $8.99. Ebook plus paperback, $9.99. Ebook is on sale right now for 99 cents. There's also a package which contains both soft cover books or both ebooks that I have. All that information is on ourwalkinchrist.com. So thanks for coming along. As far as this channel, you can help support this channel by checking out Patreon, patreon.com/TomM, T-O-M-M. Check out thinklifemedia.com. That is my unified support channel for all three of mine. It's my own custom build. And you can also check out the swag store. You can pick up some Switch to Linux things. shop.switchedtolinux.com. And everything else is on switchedtolinux.com/support. So thanks for coming along. Thanks for enjoying this rant. Let me know your UPS horror stories in the description down below. Well, actually in the comments. Yeah, it's that kind of day, guys. Peace out. Yo, later. Hopefully I live stream tomorrow. No guarantees right now. All right, we'll catch you guys later.